You know, running a YouTube channel on top of a full-time job, you come to realize the value in everything around you in your everyday life that help to make things a little bit easier or more pleasant. So inspired by the trend that's recently going around on social media, here's a list of my 8 things that I reckon are absolutely worth every single dollar. First up are OLED monitors. I bought my first one about 8 months ago, and the model that I have here is an LG 27-inch 240Hz WOLED. It's a 1440p monitor, which is actually in the budget range, and even so, the difference is night and day. Whether you're a movie buff or a gamer, the color vibrancy, the black levels, the clarity, it's unbelievable with OLED monitors. Like, it doesn't even compare. It is a worthwhile investment, but it's one that would require a bit more care than regular monitors. Next is the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. And this phone is basically a mini PC in your pocket in all aspects. While there's heaps of other Androids on the market, Samsung's One UI is a productivity multitasking beast, and the S26 Ultra is now a core tool in my creator loadout. I often use my phone while working in Notion, I use it to remote access my PC, and I even use it as a secondary camera. It handles mobile gaming with no sweat, and it keeps cool pretty much all day long. Even after a full day of intensive camera use, it still managed to keep relatively cool. I've got my S26 Ultra paired with my PC and my MacBook Pro, and with apps like Notion, Local Send, and KDE Connect, the ecosystem thing I've got going on actually works really well. Paired with my phone, I've got the Galaxy Buds 4 Pro. These are my daily go-to earbuds when I'm out and about or at work, not just because of how good they sound, but mainly because of just how comfortable they are, and also because of their pinch controls. With the right ear tips, the noise active cancellation is impressive for a pair of in-ear earbuds. The battery life takes me through a few days of use with case charging, and if you like your audio listening experience with punchy bass, you'll love these right out of the box, but otherwise, you can custom set your own EQ. So earlier I mentioned the MacBook Pro, and the one that I've got is the base M4 model with 512GB of storage, 24GB of RAM, and it's got the standard glossy display. As an Android and PC fanboy, you will never find a laptop that will beat a MacBook when it comes to value for dollar, and I will die on that hill. I've had this for over a year now, and it's practically in my hands every day. I mainly use it nowadays while working on the channel during the ideation and scripting phases, and to handle all the admin side of things as well. I also use it to edit on the go, or even just around the apartment when I want to get away from the desk for a while. What I love about MacBooks, apart from them being practically bulletproof, is just how intuitive they are, how easy they are to maintain and manage macOS, the fact that you'll get all day battery out of one of these things, how visually beautiful they are, and how their display and audio quality are second to none. If you're looking for a laptop that will last you for years while still remaining powerful to handle photo and video editing, coding, content creation needs, and a whole lot more, you're not going to find anything better. So speaking of using things around the apartment, the next item are these Aesop incense sticks. Oftentimes when I'm using my MacBook in my living room, I'll light up one of these incense sticks to change the vibe and to help set a relaxing yet focusing mood. Look, scent is a very powerful thing. It affects your mood, it affects your well-being, it even affects how you perceive things around you. Having a nice scent wafting through your home or your office can really help to elevate your space in ways that you wouldn't expect, and I've found that the scent from these Aesop sticks hang around for most of the day. I tend to usually go for the Kagero scent with these sticks, and they do come in packs of 33 and are roughly around $50, so it could last you between 4 to 6 weeks, depending on how often you're lighting one. Another everyday item that I stand by are double-walled water bottles. I've been using variations of double-walled bottles for almost 5 years now, and I honestly can't go back to traditional bottles. I personally very much enjoy having cold water all day long, and that's exactly what these bottles do. They help to keep cold liquids cold and warm ones warm. There's nothing like grabbing your water bottle on a hot summer day while out and about, and your water is still refrigerator cold. Couple that with the fact that they're traditionally all metal bottles with very minimal plastic, I find that another personal win. Nowadays, I use a smaller 500ml bottle as I find it's easier to carry around in backpacks and easier to drink from too. Now onto some software services. The first one is YouTube Premium. I can't tell you just how much better the YouTube experience is with no ads. There's nothing more annoying than when you're going to sit down with your plate of food, put on the latest video from your favorite creator, and get hit with non-skippable ads that I think run for like a minute or something nowadays. I'm not sure because I've been paying for premium for the last 2 years since I started my channel. While there has been a price increase over the last few months, I still think that you get far more value from a YouTube premium subscription than you would say Netflix, which costs a lot more. Plus, you get access to YouTube Music, and look, while it's not as good as Spotify, I think paying for one sub and getting 2 services is better than spending like $40 a month otherwise. And the second piece of software is Claude Pro. Now, as a lifestyle tech creator, I am very much a one-man band over here. I'm the guy who comes up with the ideas. I'm the guy who does all the scripting. I'm the guy that works behind the camera. I'm the guy that sits and talks in front of the camera. I'm the guy who does all the editing. I'm the guy who does all the marketing. I'm the guy who does all the admin work. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I wear a lot of hats. I use Claude to better help me understand the business side of YouTube. Look, I use it to come up with a broader range of ideas with videos. I use it to write better emails, and I found that with the free plan, I was hitting limits really quickly. After I tried a few other tools like ChatGPT and Gemini, I always came back to Claude for one main reason. Claude pushes back and doesn't just blindly agree with everything that I prompt it with. It catches me when I'm trying to justify making decisions based on personal feelings that may go against my own personal values that it knows of. It also helps me to understand the other side of situations and interactions I feed it, which, after working a full-time job and wearing all these hats everywhere in between, isn't always easy to do when I'm tired and frustrated and I'm just trying to get through these tasks.